ready for tomorrow? Yeah? Got a show set on. Penny, are you looking forward to it? No, I think she's looking forward to kicking me. Morning. Look at your silly faces in your hoods. Easy. Alright, I'll go get your breakfast. Last minute tack cleaning. This horse would like me to take this stupid hood off now.
I do like her fringe. Her fringe. Out each side.
She looks so, you look so retro. Shut up, Mum.
Style pen.
How are you feeling, Penny? You gonna be good? Looking nice. She's off for a first event. Is this how parents feel when their kids go to school for the first time? Or are you being a dickhead? You be nice to the other kids. I know. I just said I'm glad I'm not riding. Have fun. Cruel. I'm pretty sure not even like Olympians have this much of an entourage watching their warm up. I'm not sure if we have enough people and horses. Hey, yeah. Oh, look at her jump like a superstar.
She's being careful.
Yeah.
But she's not.
What do you think is going to be the challenge with her on cross country?
I think things like coming into the different shadows and
Yeah.
the changing of scenery.
Yeah, like going through the trees
Downhill
and
into the dark sort of ski jump.
yeah,
The water, I'm sure she'll back off a bit.
yeah. So just greenness.
Yeah. Just first time, I think.
But she's keen.
Yeah.
I always thought she'd be too slow, but I don't think that's going to be a problem.
I don't think that's
No.
I think I'm going to be pulling.
Yep, this is kind of expected. You're going over that jump, you dickhead. Yeah, she said she was going to. Good girl.
Yeah, there we go. Well done, Hannah.
Disgraced. Now she's doing the walk of shame, or the jog of shame. Back, trying to keep other horses still because she's a dickhead. Why she be like this for? Have you had time to reflect on your behaviour? No? That's a flat. Oh, you nodded. Okay, good. Be good. Be good in show jumping. not being rude.
Like it's that
She's not learned a lesson.
and then later on.
You're trying to kick me. I feed you. Rude. Oh, yep. Just doing a little traverse down the long side, as you do.
There's a lot of people in this.
Get up, you little asshole. There you go. Classic Penny. Now, a bit more back. That's better. Shut up, Penny. Canter her everywhere. Like that's at Jump's trailer. It's exactly the setup that freaked her out at Stark. No, it's good. She just needs to get over it. I'm really brave when someone else is riding my horse.
No, get rid of it.
Go, Hannah! And she's gonna refuse. Oh, good girl. It's nice when she does it. Don't know that my commentary is helpful. Yeah, that's right. Make her do it. She's actually not a bad jumper. Maybe she needs to be a show jumper and not a cross country. Maybe this is like her being like, well, like this is way easier than cross country. Thank you. I will do all of this. She's quite pretty. Does anyone want a horse? I might sell this one. She's really annoying. Nice try, Penny. Hannah 1, Penny 0. Get up, jump it. Thank you. You've only got 3 more. Only got 3 more. Oh, typical. Classic. Do it. Yeah, nice try. Douchebag. You get over that last jump. You do it. You do it. Yay! Woohoo! What are your thoughts? Do you think we'll bring Joey out to the next event?
I don't know.
No? I reckon you can. What do you think, Penny? Yep, Penny says yes.
She didn't say anything.
She said it in horse language.
She blinked. That's a yes, and that's it.
You're a very good girl. No, you actually really weren't a good girl, but I love you. Yes, I do. So, what a day. I thought I'd do a wrap up now because I didn't get my shit together to do it while I was still with Penny. But it was a really big day. I'm just gonna, give me 1 second, I'm gonna show you what my cat is doing right now because she's such an idiot. Like, honestly, what are you doing? She's like attacking my headphone case because she's stupid. Bella, stop it. This cat is Penny in cat form. Psycho. Anyway, got up really early, got the girls out to Equestrian Park at about 8, and then went off and walked the course with Hannah, which was awesome. The day before, Penny had been really, really great, doing a lesson at Gia Park with Emily O'Reilly, which was awesome. And then on Wednesday, we also went out to Vallara Equine and did a grid lesson with Crystal Cross, which is also really good. So I took her off property a bit this week to just kind of get her in the mood. The reason why I decided not to do the Hunter Trials myself was basically like I've gone out and done cross country like 4 times now, and 2 of the 4 I've fallen off. And we had gone and done a clinic with Hannah maybe like 3 weeks ago now, and came out really confident. Penny was in a great mood. We were jumping some of the higher jumps and having a really good time. She was being really bold and like giving me a really confident feeling. And I came off, but not because Penny didn't really do anything wrong. She was a bit spooky because she couldn't really see a particular kind of roll toppy thing that we were going to. And, you know, Hannah kept telling me to give myself more space and give her more time to get her eye on the jump. But I just didn't because I wasn't thinking straight. And yeah, like she did the lower one a little bit spooky, and then when we went to the higher one, she just kind of jumped and then spooked halfway over the jump. So she kind of shifted sideways and I landed funny, and then thought I had stuck it, and then she slipped a little bit and I just went like thud on the ground. And after that was like, there's no way I can do the hunt. I think I had a big cry. And then got back on. And part of the reason why I was so upset is because I have a chronic illness called fibromyalgia, and I've posted about it a little bit, but basically it means that I have quite a lot of pain on a daily basis, and I just kind of started feeling better after a bit of a longer flare up, and then I had this fall and I was just like, oh, like now I'm going to go back to being like stiff and sore and not able to ride properly for weeks, and I think I just got a bit crushed. So made the decision then for Hannah to ride, and I'm really lucky that Hannah is both a coach and a friend, and was happy to do that for me. So I was super excited today because I was like, I don't have to ride. I even said to my partner when I was leaving, like, you won't get a message saying that I've fallen off because I'm not going to be on a horse today. Otherwise I probably would have fallen off. But yeah, got out there. Hannah did an awesome job on Penny. Penny was a bit of a jerk the whole time. She she like came into the cross country warm up, crab walk, tried to kick everyone, was a bit of an asshole. And then I kind of guessed that she wouldn't want to go through the start gate because she finds like moving from one space to another space, she always chucks a hissy. But thankfully Hannah was on board, so got her through that. I put some footage in of that as well. And yeah, she basically just, you know, from Hannah's account, would every time she kind of came to something a little bit different, she balked. And so in the end she had 4 refusals on course and was eliminated. But I think the thing that I actually kind of took away from that made me feel quite good was that it's not necessarily that I'm holding Penny back. Penny is genuinely a more green and insecure horse than I sometimes give her credit for, or like I don't kind of account for that very much. And obviously, like, if it had been me on board, she would have refused the first jump and I would have, like, cried or fallen off, and that would have been the end. So I'm glad that Hannah was on board because she actually pushed her through. And, you know, if it wasn't for the fact that you do get eliminated when you continuously refuse, I have no doubt that Hannah would have gotten her over the whole course, you know, and given her that full ride. But, yeah, in a way, I actually found it quite reassuring, because it gives you a clear plan forward. You know, you go, well, okay, the horse just needs more exposure and more training, and the more that she does, the better she'll get. So after that, still did the show jumping. Penny was also an absolute dickhead in the warm-up, and even walking to the warm-up for the show jumping. So she was in like full mare mode. But again, Hannah rode her beautifully. She actually did quite a good show jumping round. She had one big hissy, but other than that, was really like jumping quite nicely, and I felt really happy with the way that she went. So overall, really happy with the whole day. I think it was always going to be a bit of a suck it and see because of what Penny's like with a new thing. But the good thing is that every time she does something, she gets more and more confident, and like the level of confidence she now has with show jumping, even in just a few months, is such a huge improvement from where she was when she first started. So I actually feel like I can really see a pathway forward. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to Wagga, which I've entered her in the 45. And I've had to kind of like let go of my sense of embarrassment at starting so low, because I think and I've said this to a few people, I do a lot of stuff in other parts of my life where I do quite well, and I'm good at the things that I do. And horse riding is hard for me because I'm not a natural rider, and it is something that I struggle with. And I know that I'm not, like I'm never going to be the best horse rider. So it's just a lot of work psychologically to not make myself, or like not allow myself to feel like I should be pushing myself to be better or further or try something harder all the time, because that's just how my mentality is in like my work and in my writing and things like that. So, you know, I kept saying to myself, well, you can go out at 60, like you should just go out at 60. And then looking at how Penny went today, I was like, you know what? I actually need to go out at 45 because I won't worry about the jumps at all at 45. The jumps aren't Penny's problem. Like she's not worried about the height of the jumps. She's just that kind of horse where if she feels any level of tension or resistance or unwillingness, she really throws down. So
if I feel confident about the jumps, it means that I'll actually be able to get her through it. So I'd rather go out at 45 and literally be able to walk over everything, and know that I can do it. And then, you know, even if I have to do 45 5 times before I move up to a 60, I'm just gonna do that, because as I said to Penny, I gave her this big pep talk when I was leading her in today, and I'm sure she understood every word of it. And I was like, you know what, Penny, like, I actually just really love you, and I really want to get there together. And what there is could be anything. I don't know yet, but it's a journey that I actually want to be part of with her. And I don't care. I don't have lofty ambitions just for the sake of them. I actually want to be able to do these things with the horse that I have and that I love, and who I just think actually shows a lot of potential. And, you know, she's not easy, but I kind of am glad for that. So yeah, and then I went and patted my baby Lola, so there's some footage of her at the end because she's cute. And every day I say to her, be nicer than Penny, you can do it. You know, make me feel like I haven't made a huge mistake getting another mare. So we will see. But yes, also Maddie went out with Izzy, and I'm so proud of Maddie and how she handled taking a totally green horse out for her first real cross-country experience, both for the horse and also for Maddie. And, you know, I thought to myself, like, watching Penny, I was like, there's no way that I was ready to take Penny out. And then Maddie, who's like a good half my age, has just absolutely, like, taken on the ride with Izzy, with her jumping, pushed her through all of these kinds of, like, training moments where Izzy's had to really get her confidence with the jumping, and they've just formed this really beautiful partnership. And I think Maddie showed a lot of tenacity and resilience, and I really loved watching her kind of reassuring reassuring Izzy on course, and giving her big pats and telling her she was a good girl, because that's kind of what it's all about. Like, at the end of the day, it's just about making the horses feel confident and happy and rewarded for taking us around on their backs and letting us do these crazy things with them. So yeah, it was really, really amazing to watch those two in action. I'm actually just very proud of Maddie, and can't wait to see how we all go together when we go down to Wagga. So huge thanks to Hannah. Honestly, couldn't have asked for a better person to be on my psycho mare. And I'm sorry that the 11-year-old horse doing a 60 course was more challenging than the young horse that you rode later and did like a beautiful round on. So she is, as you said, a bit of a grub, but I am always so pleased to see you on her. I feel like I get to see the potential that Penny has when you ride her. So thank you for doing that. And yes, I'm glad that the weekend went well. And again, really lovely to be able to finish a show vlog and not say, and then I fell off. So here's to more of that. Thanks to everyone who came to watch. Thanks to Tallulah and Izzy for being wonderful grooms, and Jody and Kira for being the best supporters. And there's a cute little clip in there of Kira being Penny's best friend. So yeah, it's the best thing about this sport is always the community.